They did see some type of male figure in the house.
Someone was watching.
There was a shadowy figure in the kitchen. It was a man in his early 30s with a scruffy beard, and they saw that man and then he quickly disappeared into the shadows.
You might wonder during this car ride from North Carolina to Connecticut, what did they...
The investigators now needed to find Dory's van.
That van was found right not far from where Devin Howell had been found. The van was located in North Carolina in a field by a deputy sheriff, an amazing feat in and of.
It's far for just a driving violation. And that is when the detective said, "Do you want to know why?" And he showed him an image of Nilsa.
The photo had the effect of shutting down all communication.
His complexion changed, he turned white, he went very quiet.
He did not give out.
Had a vehicle and a man they believed may have been involved in criminality. But what would all this lead them to? And would William Devin Howell turn out to be the killer of Nilsa Arizmendi?
Testing of blood, of hair, of all the really important items they found in that van, it takes time to test. Howell was due to be released in July 2004. So they had to get results, and results quickly.
Investigators had run out of time.
They couldn't keep him any longer on a relatively minor charge, and they didn't at that point have the forensic information back yet, so they had to release him.
William Devin Howell was now a free man. They confirmed that the single blood drop belonged to Nilsa Arizmendi, and the testimony of the jailhouse snitch.
Howell said that he wanted to spare the family the agony of going through a trial. I would not believe that at all. Howell doesn't want to spare the family any agony. All Howell cares about is Howell.
In prison, he would prove to be his own worst enemy once again.
In the state of Connecticut, we do put the pictures of missing persons on the back of playing cards to get those pictures out there so people, if they spot them, will report it to the police.
Howell, although he had some minor scrapes with the law and he's arrested a number of times, he didn't have a lot of prison experience. And a sophisticated criminal who had experience, who was raised in the system, would know you don't talk to people.
He shares a cell with a guy called Jonathan Mills, who happens to be a quadruple killer. And he decides to open up to him while playing cards.
It worked because it caused Mr. Howell to talk to this cellmate and give information that was incriminating.
During the game, he mentioned the name of Joyvelin Martinez.
It's pretty amazing because he actually confessed to him that he had Miss Martinez in the back of his van and that he had raped her, assaulted her, and actually strangled her to death. One of the aspects of the case that he admitted to was the fact that he was in a rush when he threw those particular bodies down that ravine. He didn't bury them, but he did bury 4 others in that area that he called his garden, and actually described in detail as to where those 4 bodies were buried.